Hi, Justin.
Hey Bart, how are you? Thank
good.
you for having us on.
Yeah, good to see you. Welcome back. And today, Justin is with us as one of the success stories of the Lean Rocket Local Fellows program. Now, I believe you were established before you started Lean Rocket Local Fellows. What about the program that attracted you that you thought you just didn't have going for you yet?
A big part of it would be experience and building local connections with the community and other like-minded entrepreneurs who are kind of in those first steps and figuring out where they want to go with their business, what kind of things do they want to do about it, what things should you be doing that you might not know you're not doing, those kind of things.
Do you feel like you've taken off now?
Yeah, we're definitely growing. It's an interesting mix of how we have to do it because we have to gear up during farmers market season and kind of gear down during the winter when things kind of fall off for a while. And then just back and forth, gear back up for next summer and grow our retailers to try to help get us through the winters, things like that.
Well, I admire what you've done because being a farmer, obviously very challenging. Startup on top of that and a single proprietorship, pretty much. It's just you to get all this going and have the success that you've had. I think that's great. I think the name, the Kilted Farmer, that's a great marketing piece. How'd that come about?
So the Kilted Farmer, I started back in COVID when we started our homestead and apiary. I'd always wanted to wear a kilt for my heritage. And we started with a number of different things, and that name kind of stuck. So that's what we have continued to grow with, and it's unique in a way where people don't think of it as a common name, so it sticks in people's heads. It's worked pretty well so far.
So your heritage is somewhere on the British Isles?
A mix. I'm kind of from everywhere.
So you do quite a bit. You mentioned the apiary, bees, but a lot of people are most familiar with with your pastas because those are what we see in retail. So tell us all about what you do at the Kilted Farmer.
So with the Kilted Farmers, we had kind of a shotgun blast of effect of things we made from home at the time. So we did pasties and butters, cream cheeses, and pastas. And then last year, there was just so much going on with the two community projects, the apiary project and the Santa project. So we decided to just strictly focus on pastas. That's the one thing at farmers markets we would always sell out of. So now that is really all we do. I've got my projects I do on the side, but it's 7 days a week of pasta.
Is it just the fettuccine noodle, or do you make other types?
That's our primary type. We also do spaghetti, pappardelle, which is kind of like a wider version of fettuccine. We do lasagna noodles, and we do gluten-free vegan gnocchi for our gluten-free folks or people with celiacs. But yeah, the fettuccine is the primary one that goes.
And what makes your fettuccine better than what you can buy in a box?
It's handmade. The process is totally different. The box pastas you get are all extruded. So basically that takes a little bit of moisture and your flour, and it presses it through these dies which create the noodle shape. So all you're getting is compact flour when you eat it. Versus our handmade pasta, it's got the ingredients. You've got flour, eggs, olive oil, whatever our veggies and seasoning mix is. So you get a lot of flavor and aroma and a great texture compared to your regular extruded pastas.
Yeah, it does. I remember the first time I got a package of your garlic pasta, and everyone in the car knew it was garlic pasta.
Yeah, that smell can travel for sure.
You've got more distribution now. When I first met you, you were just doing it pretty much all by yourself and at farmers markets, but now you're everywhere. Tell us about where you can get your pastas and other products.
Well, we're trying to spread out as much as we can, especially during our slow season, which is winter. So around Jackson, there's basically in every town, You've got Hutch's in Spring Arbor, Concord Meats in Concord, M Squared Meat Market in Homer. There's Prime Cuts off Horton Road. And my mind is just, and I can see it, Murphy's Bistro in downtown. But we've also worked on getting to expand to other areas. So now we have LFA Farmers Market in Mason, which only sells local goods within basically a 50-mile radius of the store. It has to come from there. People's Food Co-op in Ann Arbor, that's our newest add-on.
Well, it seems like that's got to be a lot of product to serve all those retailers. How do you do it?
Lots of time and effort. It started off with just me and my wife, which would do everything. And we could make up to 80 orders of pasta a day, typically. Now we have a team of people, plus my wife and I, and we can do 100 plus orders a day. So it's just trying to maintain that volume during both seasons.
And you have suppliers to make your pastas, and they are local. You try to buy local as well.
Yeah, as much as possible. We want each of our pastas to help support at least 4 small businesses. So like we get our flour and some of our seasonings through the Amish. We get our herbs through Gwen's Greens, which was another fellow from the fellowship program. Sefrenick Farms, Curtis Farms, Titus Farms. We do get some things from Horrocks, depending on if it's in season or out of season.
Don't go on a Saturday afternoon.
No, it's busy.
What about restaurants? Do you have any restaurants that serve your pastas?
We don't have any restaurants that serve our pastas yet. We did a kind of a limited run with Veritas for a little while to do pastas, but it's one of those things where there's a lot of competition for restaurant pastas. None of them will be like ours. I mean, ours will be the best that you can find, but there's a lot of steps with restaurants as far as what they want to use, ingredients, costs, things like that.
Now you are a fellow with Lean Rocket Local, sponsored by Lean Rocket Lab and American One Credit Union. Have you been able to network? So do you get advice from other people at your level of entrepreneurship, and have you been able to pass along any of your wisdom?
Try to. Like most of my experiences with marketing. So my business, I'm kind of still learning all the ropes, but marketing I've done for years. So my kind of repertoire of information to pass out was, you know, you can do this way, you can save money here by trying this way. And just trying to get people to be more aware of their brand and the importance of that. But it's been good to make connections and meet like-minded individuals, and it's really awesome to see the community get all these upstarts and create a, sorry, my mind just.
Well, I know the program has helped breed very successful entrepreneurs at an early stage, including you, and congratulations on your success.
Thank you very much. We're working on it.
All right, so from here, nationwide, worldwide?
I'd like to get to nationwide. We have started doing shipping throughout the country, but I don't have any retailers outside Michigan. So
yeah.
Baby steps.
All right, Justin, good to see you. Thank you.
You as well.
Justin Fairchild is the Kilted farmer, one of the Lean Rocket Local Fellows. Well, we've got